Hey guys, hey guys. All I can say is wow. Wow. Really, just wow. This week sucked for getting videos put up, and I'm really sorry about that. I really do feel bad. I didn't mean to withhold videos from you, but you know, stuff happened. Like, there was just weird things happening, freakishly weird, cold weather, technical difficulties, editing issues, and whatnot. Here's what I did. The original video that was supposed to be put up at the beginning of this week is now 2 videos, as you may or may not have already heard. So this is part 1 of those 2 videos, okay? I'm going to say bye really quick at the end of this video, and I'm going to reintroduce myself again at the beginning of the next video. Or just go with it. Just go with it. This is what I'm gonna do. I hope you guys enjoy these 2 videos. I still plan on getting the next video put up on Sunday. So you guys are getting a whole lot of me in like only a small amount of time. So I'm just going to shut up and let you watch. Well, I'm still going to be talking, but just watch. Well, hey, Murses and nurses, welcome back. I'm glad you joined me for another pretty fun week. I got some really super important announcements to make. I know one of them is kind of obvious, but I have to make it official. I got a haircut! The second thing, probably even more important than that, though, is, it is my nursing birthday! Oh, this is so exciting! It's like, I have like my real birthday, I have like my military birthday, I have like my nursing birthday, I have like my Austin birthday. I got so many birthdays. So, in honor of my birthday, I decided that, I just wanted to get myself something really special. So I want to open my present with you guys that I got myself. But the whole point of getting a gift is to unwrap the presents. It's not fun if you don't unwrap the present! I wonder what it is. I think I get to look forward to this like every month. Shut up! Oh, it's ice cream! Oh, it's cookies and cream! Ice cream, one of my favorites! And I hope it's okay with you guys, but I'm just gonna have some right now. You guys, y'all. Okay, it's done. End of the video. That's all the excitement that I can handle for this week. Oh, for real, y'all. Oh my god. I just want to like live inside of it. I ain't got no time to be wasting none of this stuff right here. Ooh. I'm so glad I got the ice cream. I think the only thing that can make ice cream better is if like, I don't know, like I had like some coffee to go with it. Look at that. I got some coffee. I think I have more caffeine in my blood than like I do blood. Man, that's so much excitement. I can't handle myself anymore. Like haircuts, birthdays, ice cream, coffee, like, okay. Just remember that. Good things happen when you become a Murse. There's been some pretty interesting things that have been happening this week. This is an interesting career field, and it's an interesting time in my life right now. So, without further ado, is it adieu? Adieu? I feel like I'm saying bye. Adieu. 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 Further adieu. Adieu. Without further delay, here we go. So last week it was kind of like, I was kind of like an emotional rock. But this week has been a little bit better. It's been quite a bit better. It wasn't as crazy and hectic. I had a taste of what I had to do. I had some sort of sense of, you know, the process of nursing from start of the shift to the end of the shift. As crazy as that might be, I still had some sort of idea of what I had to do when I had to do it. I'm still caring for one patient. It takes time, like, I'm okay with that one patient right now. I ain't trying to be no superhero Murse or anything like that. That's still kind of like way down here on like the I'm a nurse scale. I don't even really know what that is. Like, I guess that's something that I can't really work for except for just time and practice. That's going to bump it up to like higher. So I'm like up here on that nursing practice scale. Whatever I just talked about. I don't know. Let's get into some really interesting things. If your patient says, or something to the effect of, oh, I don't feel good about this, or something just doesn't feel right, I feel like something bad is gonna happen, you need to listen to your patient. Maybe if they're about to undergo a procedure or surgery, or they're about to go do something, an MRI or a CAT scan or endoscopy, wherever they're going, maybe they're just in bed overnight and they just happen to come out with this crazy comment at the end of the night and they're in bed. Regardless of the orientation of your patient, however cohesive they are. This past week I had a patient that was completely oriented, completely with it, and he said this right before he went to do right before we sent them off to do a procedure. You listen to your patient. They're always right. Something is going to happen. They may look perfect. They may be the best patient and the easiest patient. Nothing absolutely going wrong with them. I don't even know what you can expect to do when the patient says something like that and there's nothing wrong with them. You're not going to call the doctor and be like, my patient says that there's something wrong. They're probably going to be really mad if you're calling them at 2 in the morning, waking them up. No, of course they don't feel good. No, that's not what I'm talking about. And when it happens to you, you're going to realize it. Whether you're a student or not. When this happens to you, you listen to your patient. If nothing else, park your happy little nursing butt right outside their door and you watch them. Watching you. Like a hawk. And if that freaks them out a little bit, well, good. Maybe it freaks them out of the bad feeling that they're getting, but you watch them. You watch them carefully, and you pay a little bit more attention to them because something as bad is about to happen. Ain't no joke. I'm not kidding. Okay, so what ended up happening with my patient in this particular case was this: my patient said this, and we sent him off to a procedure. Very benign, mild procedure, undergoing moderate anesthesia. It was a very routine, stable patient going under a stable procedure. You know, nothing. It wasn't like some major invasive surgery or anything like that. But he said this right before he left. When someone says something like that, you just have to reassure them, make sure they're okay, try to, you know, ease their anxiety a little bit. I was like, well, no, please, no, I'm not hearing this right now. I know you didn't just say that when I'm about to send you away. You do those therapeutic communication skills that we all learned as a nurse. What do I do? Okay. I was like, oh, I have one patient, they're down off the floor, they're in the procedure, like, I'm going to go take my break. This is a perfect time. If you haven't felt your nursing instinct and your nursing gut feeling about something kick in, you're gonna know when it does. I was like, whoa, something, I don't know about this. I could feel it. It was like, blah, 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 blah. Not 5 minutes later, there was a code blue. And for those of you who have different codes in your hospital, that means that someone is dead. Someone is actively dying. They're dead. They're not breathing. They have no palpable heart rate. They're dead. Okay? Code blue in the procedure room that I just sent my patient. And I was sitting in the break room trying to eat my lunch, and my preceptor comes in and she goes, was that your patient? I'm freaking out and I'm trying to like eat my lunch and I'm like, I can't do anything because I'm clocked out and they need me to take the full 30 minutes at lunch. I killed my patient, I let my patient go, he was totally fine, and I leave him out of my sight for 5 minutes and he dies. Like, and if something like this happens to you, like, and you hear that your patient is really in like some life-threatening situation, and so then you feel like the worst person in the world. All of a sudden, you are like trying to go back and think about everything that you see in the patient. What did you miss? You automatically think that you missed something, that you did something wrong, that you should have done something when you didn't. Did you miss an assessment finding? Did you miss a lab value? All these things go through your head all at once, and your stomach, it's like going at the top of a roller coaster that's like this steep, and you're on the down side of it, and your stomach is like up to here right now. You feel like horrible. It's a disgusting feeling. Like, I feel shitty. Because you feel like you've failed someone. And when you hear something, an alarm that goes off, like someone's dying, and you think that it could quite have possibly have been a result of something that you did or didn't do, the ones that are freaked out over it. Being in a critical care field, regardless whether you're in critical care or not, it's probably going to happen to you at some point. It's going to happen to you at some point in your nursing career. That's the nature of the job. My preceptor finds out that it really was my patient that it happened to. The patient is actually stable. He continued on with the procedure just fine. Let me tell you, when everything turns out for the better after a situation like that, you love and hate that patient so freaking hard, you don't even know what to do with yourself. Like, you're like jumping in bed with the patient and cuddling with them because they're alive. They live to see another day, and you're still a nurse and everything is okay. But at the same time, you want to smother them. And there's gonna be a real code blue if you ever try to pull something like that again while I'm watching over you. Boo! It was pretty scary. I had that like gut instinct, that feeling that something was just not right. And I never really had that before, and I'm glad that I experienced that this time, because now I know what that feels like. From what I've heard from other people before, if you learn to recognize that feeling and you don't ignore it and you acknowledge it, I think you're probably going to be able to catch something before it's too late, or at least act on something after it happens before it's too late. And you may end up literally saving a life someday. So, it's really, I guess that's something that's really important to like remember. Respect the gut feeling. And I'm not gonna forget it. That shit sucked. Well, alrighty, that's the end of part 1 of this week's video. Check out the second half. I'm posting it right here. And of course, there's gonna be a link down below. If you haven't seen my other videos or you've got a lot of catching up to do, go ahead and click on those videos as well. And remember, subscribe. You should have started following me on Snap, because you're getting all the behind scenes of what it's like to be a nurse. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.